What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time with me. Check this out. I don't believe in chance encounters, okay? When I speak to a person and this connection happens, I don't consider that to be random or happening by chance. I immediately begin to pay attention to a person who is sharing with me from a place of genuineness. You see, and I can tell the difference even in comments on YouTube. And tonight, I had an encounter with the person on YouTube. I made a new YouTube friend in the comment section of someone else's channel, on someone else's video. And how this started was this person had commented, and their comment made me curious. So I asked if they would explain a little more to me, and they did, and I could tell when they began to explain it that they were explaining something to me from their direct, first-hand experience. And believe it or not, this is, for me anyway, a fairly rare occurrence, But also, this is important to note that in order to be able to pick up on this level of genuineness, I too would also have to be in that same state of being genuine. So something happened here in this comment thread for me. It was very easy to share genuinely with this person from my own firsthand experience, and it was the same for them. So immediately I started paying attention, because I know that there's no such thing as coincidence or chance, because I'm constantly thinking. I'm always thinking about something new, a new idea, and this is very important to me. These are very important questions to me that I'm asking. And they're not the questions like, who am I, or what is my purpose? Not questions like this, but I'm really asking questions about reality, my reality, what I'm experiencing right now, how it's happening, what's going on, this sort of thing here. And so sometimes I get stuck. I'll have an idea, and I can only get it to go so far. And then I get stuck somewhere, and I'm really struggling to find the next step. So I began to talk to this person through the comments, and we started to share with each other books. They gave me 2 books that they've read. I gave them a series of books that I've read, and we began to talk a little bit about what we got out of these books. One of the books that they shared with me, I have already read. And then this person and I began to talk about, when you're younger, sometimes you'll watch a movie or read a book and think that it was the dumbest thing you've ever seen, such a waste of time. But then you grow a little, you mature a little, and you may watch the movie again or read the book again from this new point of view as being an older, more mature person. And this book or this movie turns out to actually be really good, maybe even profound. And so this gave me a clue, because I was struggling yesterday and today with a certain idea, right? And then this person on YouTube, seemingly random, reminded me of a book that I'm familiar with. And then we started to talk about this idea of rewatching old movies. So I figured to myself, this is a sign that's telling me perhaps I should go and reread this book, because maybe when I first read it, it didn't have the full effect on me. Because to be honest, like, I know a lot of people rant and rave about this book. It's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, right? And I've read it before, and I was like, yeah, that was good. That's a good book, very well written. But I wasn't necessarily moved. But maybe I wasn't ready to be moved, and this was my sign. So I'm going to reread this book over the week, and I'll probably do a video on it. But I was really grateful to be able to connect with someone, um, to put me on, to supply me with what I was looking for here. I was looking for a clue, and they gave me the clue. And like I said, I don't believe it's random. Like, maybe all of the people that I drive by on a daily basis, or the people that I wave to and say, hi, how are you? Maybe you could consider that random. But when a real connection takes place, there's no way that this could be random. How many billions of people are there on the planet? How many people will you never get the chance to meet? And out of the people that you meet or that you see, how many of those people will you stop and genuinely talk to, genuinely share with, from a place of genuineness? You see what I'm saying? That's not random. When that opportunity happens, that's not random. That's not chance. That's a sign, Anyway, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.